What exactly does the cross represent? I mean, I've heard stories about the Son was sent, and people told me how he is the ultimate present. You sent your only Son to die on the cross for me. What is it in me that I do not see? I want to know everything about the cross and Christ and how he is the perfect sacrifice. When I think of the cross, I first think of Satan's loss. Not only did Jesus spit in his face, but he put an end to the demon race. See, in that supreme act of love, God has set us free of all the sins that bind and keep us separate from him, and for Satan, that thought is very grim. Satan comes to lie, steal, and kill, but with Christ, I am free from his will. Sin has lost its grip, death has lost its sting, so whether I am suffering or I am blessed, I will forever sing. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, who was and is to come. See, the war is over in Christ. My God has already won. Another beauty about the cross is that we get to see all the characteristics of the boss. God, you are perfect, holy, and just, and our sin separates us. Your eyes are too pure to look upon evil. You cannot tolerate wrong. And by nature I am born with sin. That means I automatically don't belong. In the presence of the Holy One, the Father of the perfect Son, you are perfect and good, my everlasting friend, while I'm just a screw-up from Horseshoe Bend. You are also God of wrath, destructor of your perfect craft. This is not something taught in Sunday school. I guess the teachers didn't think it was cool. They tell stories of how you destroyed nations because they didn't proclaim your name. Read Genesis, Exodus, Isaiah, they all testified to this fame. On the cross, we see all these characteristics of the God high above, sprinkled with a little love. By nature, God is true to his character and will never change. That is why he gave us the ultimate exchange. He sent us Jesus Christ to be the eternal sacrifice. God said, trust in my Son, and the battle is already won. See, on the cross, God demonstrates his hate of sin by putting to death his only kin. God's wrath was in full effect when Jesus died without regret. Out of love, the Son was crucified to bring life to all mankind. God was sovereign over all, letting Satan think he won with the Messiah's fall. 3 days later, Jesus rose from the grave, sending us the Spirit that saves. Jesus took upon himself our sin so that we may be one with God again. Out of love, God came down from above to live the life that we cannot live and to fill us with his grace that forgives. Jesus took upon himself the wrath that was meant for us. That alone deserves my trust. If anyone were to come after me, he must deny himself and pick up his cross daily and follow me. Lord, this is my heart's plea. Christ, you have given your life to save mine. My prayer is to honor you with all my time. I'll spread the good news of your grace until your presence fills this worldly place. Christ has died, Christ has risen, and Christ will come again.